All right, what's good, boys and girls? Today we're going to talk about the unwritten rules of PvP. Disclaimer right off the bat, it's a game at the end of the day. I didn't pay for your game. You can do whatever the heck you want to do in this game. I'm not going to be mad at you. I'm not going to dislike you. This is just for those who've always wondered about the honor code that some people have. And I know it's a game where I have honor, but at the end of the day, sometimes a lot of people who they are and what they do in real life reflects on everything they do. If you're an honorable person, you're gonna return that lady's purse or that guy's dropped wallet, or you're gonna fucking be nice when it comes to sports and things like that. You're not gonna cheat or you're not gonna dope, and it can even translate into video games per se. Now, once again, I'm not trying to insult someone. I don't care if you follow these things or not. I'm At the end of the day, you got to get on the game, have fun, do you. That's all that matters at the end of the day. But like I said, a lot of people are curious about this, and if you want to be a part of the honorable community, cool. This video is for you. If you don't, cool, man. We can still be friends. You can still pop into the videos, the streams. Like I said, I'm not mad at you. Play your way, man. Without further ado, though, let's get into the 1v1s. Respect them. I know Cyrodiil is in a dueling zone, but you could be coming from a mile gauge. You could be the last person in the keep to get spotted. A myriad of things could lead to a 1v1 situation. And, if you see those guys going at it, put some respect on it. Leave them alone. Let them finish. Let them hash out their beef. If you want your turn, you'll get your turn. You could be next. But oftentimes, just respect the 1v1. Let them do them things. Let them hash it out. I know it's not a dueling zone. If you want to duel, they have that in the game. But oftentimes, like I said, some situations just lead to it happening. It's unavoidable. Like you're going to cross paths with people alone sometimes. Or it may be agreed upon beforehand. Whatever the case may be, respect it. Also, if you're in those 1v1s, respect that. Don't challenge someone to 1v1 and run the guards. Don't, challenge someone to a 1v1 and pop defensive alts. Don't 1v1 and kite. These things are frowned upon. Now, once again, you can do whatever you want, but like I said, if you want to be an honorable person, it starts here, right? Number 2, ganking at the right time. Dude, if I'm by myself and I'm massively outnumbered, if I'm with my, 2vx buddy, 3vx buddy, and we're massively outnumbered, why target us? Why target us? I get it. You get it. You're searching for the weak link. But you oftentimes, the most weak link might be the people that are actually attacking us. They're super hyper focused on us. Help us pick them off. Be a good ganker. Be on our side. I'm not saying don't kill me. I'm not saying don't come for me. I'm just saying, postpone it for about 5 or 10 minutes. Let me finish my X and then go ahead, get the gank off. Gank respectfully. Respectful ganking, in my opinion. It's pretty good, pretty good. All right, let's moving along. Small scaling down one guy. Bro, we understand how you are average to decent players. You have an advantage. And instead of going to, test yourself, push your limits, fight against all odds, at least of equal numbers, your sole purpose of logging on is to just go fight, weaker numbers. This is down one, solo players, duo players, things like that. Like, that's your entire focus in the day. I think it's kind of corny. I think it's kind of lame, but you do you, man. But in my opinion, if you're a small scale, small group type of thing, 4 to 8 people, I mean, you should be punching up, not punching down. That's just my opinion, man. It's just my opinion. Let's move along, though. Another rule of PvP. Don't be passive until you feel you have an advantage. What I mean is, don't be friends with me. Don't be cool with me. Don't be chill. Don't ride by me and walk by me. And then 5 minutes later, you see 5, 10 of your buddies and you're on my recap, or you're chasing me around a tree or a rock. Like, bro, you didn't just have that. You just didn't have that energy, my boy. keep the same energy you had a little bit ago. Like, what are we doing here? What's really going on? And to lead into more of that point, don't be that guy who's zerging somebody down haphazardly, and then all your buddies end up getting next, and you're sprinting away. No, keep the same energy, my boy. Hey, you got yourself into this mess. Stand on business. That's what I say. Stand on business. You gotta. Hey, just take the L. Respectful. We're gonna respect you more if you stand there and die than if you just, oh my goodness, I'm a beeline to a keep, bro. Just because you lived does not mean you didn't get X'd. It does not mean, quite the contrary, actually. You're the highlight of the X now because you decided to run away. But another thing is showboating, bro. like, what are you doing after you 50v2 somebody and like 40 of you died and you managed to finally drain us and like you're crip walking on our bodies? It's a little bit ridiculous, right? It's a little bit ridiculous. Also, be cognizant of what you're doing and what you're in. For instance, if you're 16v1 all in procs and somebody's just fighting you guys by himself honorably, I mean, you know, give the man his respect. I mean, even whether he wins or you guys win, you know, respect goes a long ways within these things. It's some of the reason why, you know, you'll see some of us sitting around and I'm gonna just call it ore farming, right? You see some of us just sitting around in the middle of a bunch of zergs and, you know, we're not getting attacked, and then you walk up and you're absolutely getting ran the fuck over the minute they see you. It's like, yo, man, we earn that over time fighting these guys, whether it be out of respect or fear. We earn that. You can't ore farm unless you got that aura. You gotta have that presence. You gotta have that chill mode. You gotta have proven yourself. But you're not gonna get there by showboating and bragging about every little kill you got. And I'm talking to the extras too. Every little kill you got or teabagging people because you happen to be better than them in that 1v3 situation, and the reverse is true. You 3, 4, 5v1 them down. Like, respect both sides, in my opinion. Respect both sides. Now, there's a myriad of other things we can bring up, and I'm sure people will leave them down in the comments, but this is just the basics. You don't want to stream somebody in a full dueling gear setup. You don't want to stream snipe them in that just to prove that you've beaten those guys. Like, you're not getting any clout. I'm guarantee you their community sitting there laughing at you while you're in that freaking cheese and you're taking your imaginary trophy home, right? You don't want to be out here hating people in PvP as well for killing you. Look, man, it's PvP at the end of the day. Like, people are gonna come for your neck. If you're killable, they're gonna do it. That's the enjoyment of PvP. This is not a attack on you. This is not an attack on your real life person. This is not somebody that hates you. This is not. At the end of the day, man, you got to understand that it's PvP. And here's a big one that people often won't mention in these type of videos, but you got to give people grace. What do I mean by this? Dude, you can't just like get mad. You're out here solo playing, trying to fight outnumbered, and you're happy anytime you win against them. They're not zerglings. They're not idiots. You're not mad at them. But if you lose the X, all of a sudden they're the worst people in the freaking universe. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing, guys? Why are we mad at these guys? Without these guys that are zerglings, as you call them, there really wouldn't be any content outside of dueling, right? Like, we need these guys to function, win, lose, or draw. We can't be two-faced, bipolar about the situations. Only when it favors us. Like, you're going out there, you get a good tower clip. You're not mad at these people, right? You're just posting it. You can't wait to edit it and add music and things like that. But they win. You're out here hate whispering them on the timer, calling them zerglings and downing them to everybody you come across. And bro, most of these people are just regular people, man. I get it. There's tryhards, there's sweats, there's a lot of ridiculousness that goes on in PvP, but for the most part, people are just out here trying to PvP. So you got to let people do them, even if it doesn't align with what you're doing. What I mean is, like, our code of conduct, our code of honor, even like your buddies, like, all that is only like contingent on how they're feeling on that day. I've had people I've been cool with for a long time come zerg me down, and I have no animosity about it. It's all about how people are feeling. Should you do that? I mean, probably. It just depends, man. It just depends. Like, if you're like, you know, my day one, like Eamon, and I see, or Leonard or Blap, and then I see you like the next day just zerging me down, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna have a question about it. Meanwhile, like, if you're just in my Twitch or YouTube chat and I know you and you're zerging me down, I'm like, it's whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yo, good job. You know, be careful, you might get X, but good job. You know, it's context matters. Context matters a lot in here. Like, and like I said, be careful, man. You can't get in a group with me and think you have immunity because I have immunity. I'm just saying, man. Like, the same applies to somebody like Eamon, or like maybe even Epic Butt Kicker is a good example. But like, you can't just like dude, why are they attacking me and not you type thing, bro. Aura. That's why you don't have it. So remember that things get dangerous. But why am I bringing this up? Because people have lost real friendships over this. They're like, bro, help me, and I'm like, I didn't tell you to attack them, and also I can't save you from them. I mean, the shoe was on the other foot, and you were attacking them. I won't help them either. You just got to solve your problems. Like, hey, get out there and learn the X. Get out there and learn the duels. That's all I can tell you, bro. You got to handle your own. But all in all, man, I just wanted to update like the rules of PvP, the etiquette for newcomers coming in. Respect the 1v1s. Gank at the proper time. You know what the proper time is. Don't kite. Use defensive alts guards when you do 1v1. Don't small scale zerg people down if you can avoid it. And this is for a good player. Don't zerg people down if you're a zergling. That's absolutely fine. But if you're a small scale group, what I mean by that is don't punch down. Showboating is completely unnecessary behaviors. And running away like a coward, that ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it. But these are actually, the last one, of course, is don't be passive. I did cover that in the video, but don't be passive until help arrives, and then be bold. No. Be bold all the time or be passive all the time. But all in all, like I said at the beginning of this video, this is all just contingent on the person you are. Obviously, people are going to do them in the video. They're going to zerg you. They're going to small scale you down. They're going to kill you on sight every time they see you. They're going to gank you. Hey, if you ain't on their team, you're just AP to them. And these things are completely fine too. But for those of you who want to go a little deeper into the context, and you may not want to wear the most cheese, or you may not want to act in the most cheesy ways. And I'm not using cheese as a negative. I'm just saying, like, for lack of a better word. Then these tips will help you along your way at also help you be a better player at the end of the day if you think about it. But yeah, y'all let me know y'all thoughts down below. Any tips you can leave, be appreciated. It's your boy KLG Ouchie. Peace. Shout out to my boy Nice Gaming. We had a good gaming session here. Y'all make sure to go check him out on his channel. I will link it down below. He is playing ESO again, so show him a little love. All right, I'm out. Deuces.